Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. So, we're just picking off right where we left off, right at the life ship. Alright, Alma, let's go ahead and see what this is all about. So, yeah. Cutscene initiate.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
That's not good.
Rexes. Riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Alright. It's a good thing I saved right before this. So, it's a 3v2, let's see how this goes.
Take it in
Early
close.
bird.
Roam armor.
Now it's my turn. Now, melee attacks.
Lock this.
Alright, let's go ahead and, oh no, I missed.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Okay, do I have an appendage I can lock onto?
Leave it to me.
Okay. Alright, so that one goes better on the side, so
Grenade.
I'll have to remember that.
Don't forget about the rest.
It's a good thing that these guys, seem pretty weak. Alright, so I think I'm on the side. Let's go ahead and do that.
Now.
Alright, yeah, these guys are only level 3. We can take them. And we are taking them. Very easily. It seems like Alma's the one being attacked. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that she gets the defense boost. No, let me get on the side of you. You little cheeky. Oh no. Turn around. Uh-oh.
I should go first. Light knife. Move in
Alright.
and do some damage.
That was pretty easy.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I don't really know about that.
Gotta say, this
Alright.
blade's looking pretty sharp.
That's a pretty interesting thing to say. So we are level 5 right now in Alma. And we're catching up to you, Alma. Alright, item orb. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. See, I just wonder, what caused those? Like, why? I get that they were crashed on the ocean, but why are there, like, glaciers on them? Was there, like, ice on the bottom of the ocean, and then they, like, scraped it up? Alright, hey there, Piers. What's up, buddy? Oh, hello, you must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience, please understand. So, basically what he was just saying is, the whole reason why the gates were closed is because of those Grexes. However, two people, one of them who has been alive for about, how many minutes now? Maybe like a day? Well, they were able to kill all of them. So, you have a lot of people here. Why couldn't you just kill 3 Grexes? Whatever. Let's just, move on. Alright, so now we're riding the elevator up. And, we have... almost... get in there. Alright, we arrived. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and enter the colony.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Excuse me. I really like that blur effect.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we
Ooh, that
resolved
thing's
to forge
cool.
a new way of life here on Mira. Come
I want one of those.
New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is,
A lie.
we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Alright, so this is what I played up to, and I said, you know what? Let's play this game, you know? Overwrite the previous save data. Yes. So there are many differences between this one and the original. Just by playing through the tutorial, I can already tell.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Alright, fair enough.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Living quarters.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a better
Irina,
tomorrow.
Gwyn,
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Ask who these people are, or wonder why they called Elma ma'am. I will look puzzled because
the three of
I
us
already
were
know
in
who
the
they are.
Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel, and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Dang.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The
Ooh. Oh
attack
no.
at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously. Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I don't really like that Irina girl, but Gwen seems pretty chill. Chapter 1, New LA. Alright, so we just discovered the industrial district. Alright, let's go ahead and move along. Let's jump off this. Are the gates open now? Wait, hold up. Are they actually open? Let me check this. Sure if I can, yeah, okay, there you go. Now I can zoom out. Nope, they're still closed. So that's if you hold L, and then you can change the camera distance. If you hold R, top mini map. Oh. So either like really zoomed in, far out, or closer. Alright, and then you can also do aerial cam. Which doesn't really show us too much right now. Alright, let's keep on going. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. Is she old enough to drive? Because she's going 100. Not really, but...
Damn it!
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt...
Is she the girl from the cutscenes?
Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out how old Lynn is, or find out what happened with the exhaust. You know, I really want to know how old she is.
She's 13, and
13?
I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
I just
I think
realized.
that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
She has Monatos for hair pieces. Ooh, what's this all about? Oh, okay, so I can add her to my party. Alright, so she's level 5 like me. Alright. Okay, let's go and zoom in a little bit. Alright, this is some very big height differences. Alright, let's move on. Alright, what's this? Ooh, there's a quest. These green things are quests, I think.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up
Oh,
here.
okay, this is what we're supposed to
It
do.
beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the Industrial District, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has
Sounds like
food
Colony
production,
9.
Scale development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Okay.
The only other gate out of the city is in the Administrative District. I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the Commercial District. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable
So I'm just
shopping
drinking my water.
paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Oh, Lynn.
To your right, the Residential District. Housing, housing, and more housing.
And churches.
Plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
I don't think
Right?
so.
The Park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the Administrative District, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Alright.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
I wonder if I can ride that thing around. Probably not, though. You know, just as a quick little thing just to get across the city. Maybe there's fast travel in this game, I don't know.
Enjoy your stay in the Administrative District, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alright. Alright, so we're at the Administrative District. Do you guys, hear that? Is that just me, or is it, this music? I'll just, stay quiet for a second, let you guys listen to it if you haven't already heard it. Yeah, that's a good song. Okay, are we going here? I guess not. Alright, there's a treasure over here that we can get. Oh. I need, higher field level or something. Okay, let's go.
Hey!
Hey to you. What about this thing? Can I do this? Nope. Armory Alley. Okay.
Hey!
Seems pretty cool. Pretty chill. Alright, so... what is this place? The Blade Barracks. Alright. It's actually a pretty catchy song.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Ask about registration, or frown and say nothing. Why not? I want something to do.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Why'd you run there, Lean?
Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elmer, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us.
This guy seems pretty chill.
Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Alright, so, I'm gonna go ahead and, leave this cutscene for the, next video. Or actually, can I pause it a little bit? Alright, I'll just finish up this one little cutscene. They said it could take some time, so I'm a little bit worried.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade, or ask about registration. I think I'm going to inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between 2 hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
So we weren't fighting in this battle. We were just retreating. It was
Still
2
wondering if I
aliens.
hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us.
Oh, I wonder what
Did it go
happened.
perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take.
Well, they got really lucky, that's for sure.
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Good choice.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Alright, let's go ahead and clarify, I guess.
BLADE is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
Yeah,
It's a
pretty
relatively
fitting.
new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so BLADE was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Alright, let's go ahead and question.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Yes, I
Miss
will.
Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay, so we got a story mission, Chapter 1. Take a guided tour at Blade. Alright, so here we are in the barracks interior. So, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. And comment if you really want to see more of this series. So, yeah. See you all dudes later.